Day by Daylight, another post says, is it bannable for killers to pretty much giving up? I don't know what they mean by this. They just posted this 4 minutes ago. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me go to it. It says, was in a match as killer and only under 5 minutes and 3 gens popped. As it was hopeless for me to get a single hook, I decided to stand in the corner after the match ended. Instead, sent me a message saying they reported me for giving up. Can I get banned for this? See, now this is the thing too, right? Just like survivors, just like killers hate when survivors give up on hook. When you guys just stand in the corner, I'm just gonna turn my head, dude. Just turn off the game. Turn off the game. Go sit down and go turn off the game. You are too grown and adult to stand in the corner and just cry about it. Like, that's very weird behavior to me. You know? Like, you look like a kid. I can see a kid doing that. You're standing in the corner. Like, why? See, when survivors give up on hook, we report it. I think, yeah, I mean, because, like, you're not playing the game. I don't know if you should get reported, but it's just weird that you would just sit in a match because people choose not to just allow you. See, killers, you have to do something called chase the survivors. This community is very sensitive. It's like very, very sensitive. Like, it's very sad how sensitive this community is. Like, I don't I don't, like, what are y'all, I've never had a moment, maybe when I first started playing, I was going against a killer, I'm just like, because I still didn't understand, I didn't get it. I didn't play a lot of asymmetrical games where it wasn't even on both sides. So I'm like, why is the killer faster than me? Why can I not just see, at least Friday the 13th, you could like fight back, right? It just take you forever to like knock out and kill Jason. And you have options. You either can fight back and kill him as a team, because you 1v1, you're not beating his ass. Like, you're just not doing it. Like, his hands is way too strong, and he's just too quick. He's just too, like, you're just not. So you either try to jump him, because that's the best way you're doing it, and you still might not win, or you just try to escape. And I think the issue with this is, in DBD, you only escape through hatch if you're the last survivor. They took away that ability now where I think 2 or 3 survivors can all escape and just have a key and just jump in and be out. Right? So, and then I think the hatch doesn't even show up and it's open until that's like the last survivor. And then, or you just have to complete the gens. And like, again, most survivors are playing solo queue. So this is what I'm saying. See, the reason why I say like people have to look at stats and data and statistics is because I think people are just not understanding and thinking like, do y'all think that most survivors are just 3 men outing killer? Is that what we thinking? Do we really believe that? Let me know that in the comments. Do y'all really believe that? That most people are just like losing as killer? So I just want to refresh anybody who doesn't understand this. And it's very simple math. As far as winning to losing condition for killer. For a killer, 4K is obviously you killed all 4 survivors, right? So you win overwhelmingly, the majority, right? 3 kills, only 1 survivor escaped. They still did pretty great. You did great. You did good. You didn't do excellent, but you did pretty good. 2K, that means 2 people escaped, 2 people died, which is the majority of the time on average killers get. I think kill rates right now stands around like 56% maybe. That means 2 people die, 2 people escape. On average, it seems like more times than not, you're going to get between a 2K or more, or that's it. If you killed 1 survivor, okay, you did badly. That means 3 people like bust your ass and 3 men outed you. And then obviously if you kill nobody, you're not even a killer. You're just some weird dude. You're just a weirdo. You're not even a killer. You got all that cardio for no reason because you killed nobody. Does that make sense? On the flip side, when it comes to Survivor, it's different individually. See, because I rank it as the team. Even in solo queue, if I die, I know my MMR is going to go down. If I've died all of my matches and I'm in a Swift, and I died all of my matches, I'm going to get worse teammates, especially when I play solo queue. Obviously, like, your MMR is kind of different when you're playing with other people. But if you're just playing solo queue, but you were mostly the main catalyst and chase, this is why a lot of Survivor mains feel horribly when we feel like we carried the load, but we still die and feel like it's nothing. Like, oh man, I did all of this and it's nothing, right? And we just lost. That's why people hated, Madowsy was talking about to the formerly head dev Patrick, when he was just like, hockey, wins, that analogy, you gotta remember. Goals win to a score, or goals win lead to wins, and it's like, was it really a skill play if you didn't win? Like, that is just one of the dumbest asinine things I've ever heard in my life. It's frustrating to do that, carrying all the load, because anybody who plays the rules, even killer, they know who carried the team, because the most important thing, because you can run all day, but if no one's doing generators, then you can't escape. But if you are the one who's leading the chases and taking aggro, you are doing God's work. You are leading the team. You're doing the most, hardest thing to do. And yes, DBD is obviously have a lot of RNG to it when it comes to chases, but you're doing the most heavy lifting. If you need people like you. Yeah, this whole gen jockey thing is BS, because everyone to some degree should be a gen jockey, but the person, that gen jockey, would you ever change to say, hey, let me go ahead and be a person that's going to be, taking aggro? No, you have people who's like, no, I'm not taking aggro. I'm not going for the unhook. My job is to do gens, and this is why we lose our games, because you really have teammates that will not go for an unhook. Even with us having, because killers love talking about, you guys have all the indications and you guys have all of this. This is why, because we literally have people who just won't do anything. They're like, I'm just going to do gens, because gens are literally the easiest thing to do. I got gen jockey. I'm on gen jockey. I'm not going to do it. Like, that's literally the easiest shot for shot thing to do. Now, the hardest thing and the most important thing right, you have to have a balance. But you want to have both sides of, hey, somebody got to do the heavy lifting, and if a person is always dying because they're taking, charge of doing, looping and all that stuff like that, it just sucks to feel like we're not getting anything. So I just want to be clear on that. But let me read some stuff. Let me see. All right, so I read the person's post. It's a bad number for killers to pretty much give up. One person says, nope, you're not obligated to do anything at any point in the game. Technically, if you go full AFK, you'll get a DC penalty, but that's about it. So you still get somewhat punishment, but just not a ban. No, there's no rules in this game unless you are actively trapping people in corners. Yeah, exactly. If you're griefing and all that stuff, which killers still do, they don't care. Right? One person says, you get a DC penalty for extended AFK, so behavior doesn't actually particularly encourage it. Okay, exactly. So that's a very good point. So you still get punished, but you just don't get banned. One person says, boneless says, in this situation, you won't be banned only if you didn't touch your game for the entire match. They can somewhat be reported, but in theory, the game will automatically punish you. Dog gave me, I said you'll be fine. And then somebody put, they literally got a free escape. I don't understand. They are just mad they could continue looping you, as they probably thought that they had been doing. Most bans only get a follow-up if the person reporting provides a video. See, and then who's going to really do all of that? I really feel bad. I hate when I'm on console, and I just think it doesn't even matter if I report somebody, because PC has like the chat, you can specifically say what happened. But unless you are willing to do the video, bro, most people are just trying to go next, bro. Most people are just trying to go to the next game. I'm not going to do all of that. But I had plenty of people, killer mains, survivor mains, trying to work together, and they both needed to be jawed. Okay, both needed to be jawed. Let me go ahead and but I just don't think that killer's pretty much gonna give it. I don't think that that's like a bannable thing, like you say, DC penalty. But I just think that you shouldn't play if you're just gonna like cry about it in the corner. Just turn off the game, dude. Like, if you're just gonna sit there and give up, just try to get better. Like, like it's just like the kids say, get good. Okay, it's just that simple. All right, this is from